In honor of Black History Month, we are showcasing an artist whose latest work highlights events over the past 2 years that have heavily impacted the Black community. News 12's Michelle Brown gives us a look.
This is actually a Matisse painting in there. Okay. So the work spans my joys, my pains, and my aspirations of the world that we want to live in.
New Rochelle restaurateur, fashion model, and artist Alvin Clayton didn't have to look too far for inspiration for his latest exhibition. It came from the past 2 years of his life.
It's really hard to get that balance, right? I still want to create beautiful art, but I also want the art to have some kind of meaning and to have people thinking.
That it does. The exhibition on display at the Rye Art Center includes provocative pieces such as My American Scream. The painting depicts the artist's frustration living through the Trump administration.
We saw somebody died before us.
Another work of art, American Justice on Trial, paints a grim picture.
In the background here, Lady Justice holding the scale.
After the death of George Floyd and the trial of the Minnesota police officer convicted of killing him.
Out of what was a dark time for me, and going into what I see as the hope for who we can become.
Portrait of young inauguration poet Amanda Gorman depicts hope for a brighter future.
In the background here, subliminally, there's Maya Angelou.
And paintings of black and white girls and men hanging out shows a yearning for people of all races to come together. Clayton, inspired by a painting from his favorite artist, Matisse, created his own version of a more united America.
My version of this painting is the Circle of Friends, and it's people of different ethnicities, which is the hope of what I think that we should become as people.
Like his New Rochelle restaurant, the exhibition is titled Alvin and Friends. So it also features more than a dozen emerging Black artists from the tri-state area.
This piece right here is by Shelton. It's called The Two Americas.
Kiki Storm is the curator.
Some of the art expresses social issues that are current at the time. Some of the art is abstract. Some of it's beautiful photography. There's a commercial fashion photographer.
Highlighting Black history through art. For Alvin Clayton, the hope is one day it will all just be called American history.
Their joy of being together as friends is the only thing that matters.
In Rye, Michelle Brown, News 12.